You ever hear of the Proud Boys? Very conservative group. Um, BigLeaguePolitics.com. Chase Bank, yeah, you know, JP Morgan Chase. Chase Bank shuts down Proud Boys leader's personal bank account. His personal account. He puts a letter, he shows the scanned letter. Enrique Terrio, I guess his name, who is the chairman of the Proud Boys fraternal organization, had his personal Chase bank account shut down abruptly earlier this week. In a letter obtained exclusively by Big League Politics, the bank informs him that he must shut down all of his accounts by April 1st, 2019 without giving a reason. This comes just days after Chase Bank's payment processor, Chase Payment Tech, deplatformed him on a website he runs that allows groups and charities to sell merchandise and raise money for causes. The website, 1776.shop, is most known for selling the famous Roger Stone Did Nothing t-shirts, which Stone was spotted in during his late-night arrest raid at his house. Terrio has been facing months of backlash for his affiliation with the Proud Boys, first getting onto the radar in an article published by the Daily Beast, which asserts that people of color are joining white supremacist organizations. Terrio is both Cuban and black and was profiled in that article. The Proud Boys, despite simply being a fraternal organization that believes in Western culture, have been smeared as a hate group. Gavin McInnes, the group's founder, is currently suing the SPLC over their hate group label. Since the Daily Beast article, Terrio has been facing an onslaught of targeting by both tech companies and financial services. He tells Big League Politics he has been banned from the following services, among others. You know, quick look surprise when you hear the list. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Now this one was a look surprise. Airbnb. How the hell do you get Airbnb? Okay. First Data, Square, which is a processor, payment processor, Stripe, payment processor, PayPal, payment processor. Speaking to Big League Politics, Terrio questions why so many major companies feel the need to target him. He says, my political views pretty much mirror those of President Donald Trump. But the media and groups like the Southern Poverty Law Center, or SPLC, smear me, trying to tie me, an Afro-Cuban, to ideologies that would force me out of my own country if they went into effect. It's completely asinine and based completely outside of reality. Now that he lost his bank account, his own life will become much more difficult. As he explains, how am I supposed to get food to feed my family? Are taking the directions of Governor of Virginia and trying to abort me 30 years after birth? He says, they are essentially denying my existence and trying to force me into homelessness and ultimately death. Terrio believes that unless Donald Trump steps in, the deplatforming and dehumanizing of conservatives will continue. He needs to step in, he says, not only because if he doesn't, he will lose in 2020 with all of his supporters being kicked off social media, but because it's the right thing to do, he says. Well, I believe there's a plan. I'm sure positive Donald Trump knows all about it. He's going to let the social media keep doing this for a while to then go after them. They will have proof. He can go after the banks too. Oh, you're shutting these people down based off of their political views? Oh. And we think the banks are going to get the little bailouts and a little slap on the wrist like they've always gotten in the past? Things might be a little different this time around. And believe me, Donald Trump knows darn well what's happening. So I do believe he will take action from YouTube, Google. Let me read the list again. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Airbnb, First Data, Square, Stripe, and PayPal. Because if you have all the payment platforms, banks, everything, deny you an account, how does a person exist? How do you pay your bills? How do you get paid? You get a paycheck? Direct deposit? Oh, I got to take the check. I got to go to my issuers, you know, the company, whether it's your place you work or whatever, go to their bank, cash it over there. Are you a member, sir? Well, no, I tried to be, but you guys banned me. Oh, we're going to have to pay a $5 or $10 payment processing fee because you're not a member. I know I tried to be a member, but you banned me, you know, like everyone else. So how do I not pay the fee? Oh, okay. We're going to take cash and then what? Just sit cash at your house? How do you pay for your electric bill, your internet? Oh, well, you could go to the store, one of these Money Express stores, and go get a check, and then mail that off or whatever to all the places you owe money to, your mortgage, right? So they're basically trying to stop you, make it extremely difficult to live, in the year 2019. Which this is an attack. Again, this is an attack against people, whether they're conservatives, they're black, they're white, they're Chinese, they're liberals, whatever. Pick your political flavor. It doesn't matter. But why is it only the conservatives who are being targeted? I haven't heard of even one liberal that has had their bank account shut down, demonetization on YouTube. This video is not advertiser friendly. Actually, I think it is. Oh, yeah, you're right, it is. Well, it's been shut down. All my viewers have seen the video now. Now you're allowing ads to come up after nobody else is going to watch the video. Because it took you a few days to get back to me on the whole, I think my video is okay thing. That's part of the plan. It's part of their plan. Stop you from earning money, stop you from being able to cash money even if you can earn money, stop you from transferring money to other people, stop you from getting money from other people. I mean, this is you can't call it treason because, I mean, that's not the definition of treason, but is there a such thing when an individual in a country, in their own country, is being targeted by private organizations? That's kind of like treason. What's another word that you could, they're trying to, like he said, you're trying to wipe out this guy's existence. How's he going to collect money? How's he going to collect anything? Oh, he can't. Hey, everybody, send me cash in the mail. Yeah, okay. Hey, send me checks, guys. I can't use Patreon. I can't use PayPal. I can't use Stripe. Send me checks in the mail. What's the guy going to do? This is what they're doing. They're attacking this group because they saw what happened. Donald Trump won. They cannot afford to let him or anybody like him win in 2020. But he does have 2 more years. He's got 2 more years. And if you saw my video 2 videos ago from this one about this interesting 4 Little Bird helicopters landing downtown LA, Los Angeles, and then 2 Black Hawk helicopters landing, while President Trump was giving his State of the Union speech, allegedly it was the same time. You think that's a coincidence? Oh, no, it was a training exercise. It was a drill. It was a drill. Yeah. Sure. Donald Trump's going to clean house. It's just that the Democrats and the club are trying to slow him down. Well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, yeah, she's still alive and kicking and well, and she voted the other day. I thought it was 5-4 ruling. Yeah. Are you sure? Did she show up for work or did she vote from home on that one? Vote. Did she rule from home? Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if I sent myself this. It was something about, what's that guy's name? He's kind of a prophet, Mark Taylor. And I was reading something. I think I might have even sent myself a video to do on it. So maybe I'll see if I got that email. I think I'd sent it. And it talked about he talked about one president would die, a second one would die before the other 3 were like indicted and charged with something. Well, Papa Bush is gone. Carter's very, on his deathbed as far as I'm concerned. Jimmy Carter. But there was another thing about where he allegedly got something, Mark Taylor, about the Supreme Court. And he said Donald Trump's going to pick like 3 of them. And then I think it jumped to 5 or something like that. He's going to have 5 picks in the Supreme Court, something like that. It was first like he would get 2, but then 3 Supreme Court justices would be embroiled in a scandal and be basically forced out. Therefore, he has another 3 to pick. So he's going to pick 5 total, something like that. So we'll see what happens. Again, if I can find that video, that email, I'll just do a quick video on it just because it's interesting and it kind of deserves its own title. But, we'll see. Take care.